right, so looking at percent equations like those statement problems that you were solving, they occur in real life, real world situations all the time. Especially when you go shopping somewhere or you go out to eat, you're using those ideas about percent. So just a few reminders, or maybe you didn't know that. Sales tax. Do we know what sales tax is?
Yes.
What is it? Someone raise your hand. Margaret.
It's whenever you buy something, they add extra money onto it.
Yeah, whenever you buy something, they add extra money onto it. And where does that extra money go?
The government.
The government, yes. Some of it helps run like police and firemen, but then also streets and government officials, all that good stuff. Okay. Do you pay sales tax like on you go to Walmart and you buy a pack of toilet paper?
Yes.
Yes. How do you go to Walmart and you buy an apple?
Yes.
No.
No.
You don't pay tax on food.
You do not pay tax on food. Okay. Now, if you were to go to a restaurant, do you pay sales tax?
Yes.
Yes, because technically you're not just buying the food, you're buying the service, and you pay sales tax on that. Yes. Michael.
I find it kind of ironic that the U.S. declared independence from Britain because of sales taxes and then imposed their own sales taxes.
Because they weren't getting the money themselves. They weren't. Yeah. No taxation without representation.
Yeah.
You are represented.
My binder is stuck in my desk and I can't get it out.
I don't know if I can help you with that.
Here, Pablo. Okay.
There you go. Okay, so let's talk about sales tax. Sales tax is added to the price you're spending for an item. Okay, that's why if you go to the store and you're like, I have $5, I'm going to buy something for $4.99, doesn't really work for you because sales tax will put that amount over $5. So it is usually a percent of the price. It is usually set by your state or your county. Once you find the sales tax amount, you add it to the cost of your item. Really quick, Google for me what the sales tax in Tarrant County is. Google the sales, how much is the sales tax in Tarrant County?
6.25.
8.25.
8.25.
Did you just guess?
No, it was 10.
Yeah, so part of that percent goes to state, I don't know.
Probably.
I mean, that's kind of high.
California has pretty high taxes.
All right. So you're taxed 8.25% of whatever the cost of your item is. So it's a percentage of your item. So are you paying more sales tax on a $10 item or a $1,000 item? $1,000. So you have more expensive item, a higher sales tax you're paying. If you buy an item on sale, yay, on sale, you pay the sales tax on the sale price, not the original price. They can only tax you for what you're actually spending. Okay, so if there's a $10 item that's on sale for $5, you're going to pay sales tax on the $5, not the $10. They can only charge you for what what you're actually paying for. If you're at a restaurant, you pay the sales tax on the total of your check. You then add a what? Tip for your server. Okay, to the total and sales tax amount. You do not pay sales tax on your tip. You're only paying sales tax on the service amount, however much you're spending at the restaurant. Then you add on your tip to that. So just consumer, and we're going to be using that here over the next couple weeks as we have some real life scenarios. So example number 10. Scott wants to buy a game system that costs $250. In his state, a 6% sales tax is added. How much sales tax will he pay? So we need to figure out how much sales tax he's going to pay. We can do this one of two ways, way one or way two. Let's go ahead and do it both ways. I'm going to do way one first. Way one, you set up a what? A proportion. Okay. We know part of our proportion, one of the denominators is going to be what? 100. Now, am I given a percent? Yes. What am I getting? 6%. Now, is 250 the 6%, or am I trying to find 6% of 250?
6%
So listen, 6% of 250, where does your 250 go? On the bottom. And there you have your x. Go ahead and solve that proportion for me. And we're dealing with money, so we can go to the hundreds. 15 bucks exactly. So no cents on that one. Okay. That makes no sense. All right. If I did it the second way, you kind of have to think through your head what you're trying to find. You're trying to find what is 6% of 250. So you kind of have to put it into a sentence in your brain. Yes, Kaylee?
Is this the one where you do 250 times 0? No, that's the one with like.
Okay, hold on. So you have your what is 6%, 6 over 100 times 250. And so what you're doing is 6 divided by 100 times 250. Kaylee, the 6 divided by 100 gives you the 0.06, and then you're multiplying by 250. Yeah. And you still should get $15. Read.
Say, for example, you like hire like a freelance mechanic.
Uh-huh.
Like, do you have to pay sales tax on that?
If it is an official charge going through a business, yes. Because then the government collects all that sales tax from businesses. If it's something under the radar, then you don't.
Got it.
Okay. All right, but let's keep on going here.
There's no income tax in Texas.
There is not an income tax. That's one reason why our sales tax is so high.
Exactly.
And our property taxes are high.
Well, it's not as high as Chicago.
Yeah.
It taxes your income.
Yeah.
So
in other states, you pay a federal tax. We all pay federal tax for the federal government. But then other states have state income taxes. Texas is a handful of states that doesn't have a state income tax, but we have a higher sales tax and what are called property taxes. So I own my house, so I have to pay the government a certain percent on my house every month. So there's pros and cons, and we're actually going to look at some of that later on in the year. Okay. Okay. What is the total cost of the game system? How do I find that? Yeah, so I have 250 was the price plus the $15 means I'm totally spending $265 on the whole system.
And plus whatever other
Games or accessories you want to buy. Yes. All right, let's look at example 11. Mr. Lee bought an Apple TV for $137.46. That includes the sales tax. The Apple TV had a sticker price of $129.99. But what percent sales tax did he pay? Okay. So what do you think the first thing I need to figure out is, Kaylee?
How much the tax was worth?
How much tax did he pay, right? Okay, how can I figure out how much tax he paid? Zoe?
Well, turn the
I'm not even asking about a percent, just how much tax did he pay? Margaret?
subtract 129 from 99 from 137.
Yeah. So you paid the $137.46. It was only listed at $129.99. That means the difference has to be the what?
Tax.
The tax, yes. So, in your calculators for me, $237.46. I think it's going to be $847.
7.47. No, it's not.
It's 7.47.
747. I'm sorry, I carried a one when there was no one to carry. Okay, so that $7.47 is how much he paid in sales tax. But the question asks me what am I trying to find?
Percent.
What percent? Okay. All right. So I'm gonna do proportion way this time. We know in my proportion one of my denominators will be what? 100. Now, am I given the percent?
No.
No, that's what I'm trying to find. So that's going to go over X. So I have this $7.47. Is that my of? Is that going to be my numerator or my denominator? Am I trying to find percent of $7.47?
No.
No. That's my part. That's the part that I'm paying that is in sales tax. Now, the sales tax, is that percentage coming off the 137 or the 129? 129, what you're spending it for. So so you can kind of think of part over whole. The $7.47 is a part or a certain percentage of the $129.99. And I'm trying to find out what percent that is. All right. So crisscross, applesauce. What's 7.47 times 100?
7.47.
It's also airplane. All right. So in your calculators, thank goodness you have a calculator. Do 747 divided by 129.99. Let's go to the tenths place. 5 point what? Okay, we'll go to the hundreds place. 5.75. So he paid a 5.75% sales tax. So just kind of thinking backwards, that meant you take the sticker price of $129.99. If you found 5.75% of that, you would get $7.47. Add that on to get the price you actually paid. All right, example 12. The total cost of a mixer, including tax, was $47.70. If the original price of the mixer was $45, what was the percent sales tax? All right, what do you want to do first?
Subtract.
So how much did he pay in tax? $270. That's your sales tax. This time I'm going to do this one second way with the word. So what we're trying to find is what percent of, what was the cost of the mixer? $45 is $2.70. So kind of like, you don't necessarily have to write it down, but just kind of thinking through the sentence. So we're trying to find what percent, X over 100. What does of mean? Times 45 is equals 2.70. We can clear this up. 45 divided by 100 is just 0.45. And then you divide. What do we get?
6.
6?
Yes.
Do we agree with Carter?
Yes.
Okay. Which is also nice. It is one of my options. Can anyone think of a different way you could have done this problem? Kaylee.
You could use proportion method or
Like from the very beginning. How could we have done it differently? Maddie.
This is like, might be completely wrong, but if you go 47, 70 over 45 and do 100 and see what that percent is over 100 and then subtract it.
That's a great idea. So she was saying that you could set up a percent, 47, 70 over 45, 100 over X. We know this number is going to be less than 100 or greater than 100. Greater, because my numerator is bigger here. Why don't you solve this proportion really quick for me? Use your calculator. Cross multiply.
106.2.
You get 106. How does that tell you your answer is 6%?
6
6 more than 100. Okay? That's the way to do it. Other way you could do it is just really quick. Find 5.75% of 45. If it's not the $2.70, that's not your answer. Find 6% of 45. That would have given you $2.70. That would have been your answer. Okay? So several different ways to approach the problems. All right. Let's look at example 13. So go ahead and switch the page. You want to buy a Keurig K-Mini single-serve K-Cup pod coffee maker from Target for your favorite math teacher. That's me. I'm your favorite this year because I'm your only one. Okay. Calculate how much money you're going to spend, including tax, at the City View Target to make your teacher's coffee dreams come true. Everyone, go to the internet. Get a tripod.
Now, does the color really matter?
Yes, because there are different prices.
Exactly. So
And I like, because you want to. This is a gift for me. I like the Oasis color. So go to the Target website.
That's
I know.
Okay. You want the City View Target because prices are different for different Targets depending on where you live in the country. You can go to their website and search for me and find the K-Mini, Keurig K-Mini single. I think you just type in that. It's on your notes and it's on the screen.
Oh, dang, those are expensive.
So they are $69.99 to $79.99.
I want the Oasis color.
On sale.
They are on sale this year. Last year they weren't on sale.
I might have to get them.
So G class, I'm wanting you to be searching as well.
What if you do like 7 of them?
Oh, I have a good. Oh, I have one of these.
$70-$80 for a Oasis color.
I like the Oasis color.
What is the
So
Oasis
just
color?
so just click on the K-Cup.
Ocean or something?
Click on the K-Cup.
If it's $10 more, it better come with an ocean.
It fits the color scheme of my kitchen better.
That's 10 whole
It's
others.
just the Oasis color.
All right. So if you click on the actual item, you can see how much the Oasis color is.
There's a video
Are you
that's on
heading towards something by
It's telling me what it is though.
Oh, it's $10. Would I get an A in
Alright.
this class if I got you one of
So at least in C class, that's what I got. Is that what you guys got?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
$79.99. Okay.
That's on sale.
That's on sale.
$89.99.
So G class, if you find a different price, use the price that you found, or just use this price, and we'll talk about why later. All right. So there's a cost. Is that how much money you'll actually spend?
No.
Because what do I need to add on?
Tax.
We already found out in Tarrant County what's our sales tax.
8.25.
8.25%. So what do I need to find?
The total.
Yeah, what do I need to find first?
How much the tax?
Yes, how much is 8.25% of $79.99? You want to do way one or way two? Way one. I'll do it both ways. How about that? Way one. Am I given the percent?
Yes.
What is it?
8.25.
8.25. Now I'm trying to find 8.25% of what?
99.99.
So where's the $79.99 going to go? Bottom. It's your whole. You're trying to find a certain percent of that. Now we're talking about money, so go to the hundreds place. Everyone's calculating.
$6.
$6 and what? We can go to the hundred.
59 cents.
Yeah. Now, if I'm the government and I'm looking at your calculations up, you shouldn't be charging $6.59. in sales tax. How much should you charging?
$7.
Nope. If you round to the hundredths place.
6.6.
Okay, yeah. So you got something like this on your calculator. It wants to round to the hundredths place. There's a 9 in the hundredths place. What comes after it?
60.
Yeah, so you got to round that 59 up to a 60. Because is the government going to want that penny?
No.
Yeah, the government's going to want all the money it can get. Now, is that my final answer?
No.
No. What do I do with that $6.60? Yeah. Add it. And I think you're going to spend $86.59.
Is it over? Is that considered overpriced?
I think it depends on how much you like your K-Cup mini Keurig maker.
How much do you
If I
like
bought one of
it?
those, I better be very moving because that's expensive.
I have a Keurig at home, so I think I'm a. I do like the color. I really like the color.
Because they make good coffee.
Make good coffee, and you're not wasteful. All
Or you could go to
right.
and buy it cheaper.
I just really quick want to talk through the second way. Okay? I'm going to actually talk through two different ways. All right. Second way, you're trying to find what is 8.25%, so over 100, of $79.99. So what is 8.25% over 100 of $79.99? Calculate all that out. You're going to get 660, and then you add it on like before. So that's like doing 0.0825 times $79.99. I want to show you another way. Maddie actually kind of talked about it. And you can think about it proportion way. My final price. I'm not paying 100%. I'm not saying paying $79.99. I'm paying something over, right?
Yes.
What percentage over 100 am I paying? Yeah, I'm actually paying 108.25%. Right? 108.25 over 100. A certain amount over $79.99. So all I did was at 100%, I added on the 8.25. Solve that for me.
$800.
86.59. What did that way save you a step on? Yeah. You didn't have to add it on afterwards. We actually added it on before the 8.25. Is this a valid way to do it? Yep. You can do it that way too. Any of those ways are good to do. Okay.